you want to protect yourself, because otherwise you're just going to be a victim.
All those bags shoved in your back seat, the packages left on your front step, and the presents you painstakingly wrapped. As you celebrate this holiday season, thieves are on the lookout, scheming to get them all. It is the most wonderful time of the year if you're a bad guy. Between shoppers stuffing their vehicles with presents at the mall and homeowners heading out of town to celebrate, the holidays are prime time for burglars. Shannon Martin is in Thornhill tonight. And Shannon, thwarting thieves this time of year is all about taking those extra precautions.
Absolutely, Dwight. And the reality is today's homes are built for beauty, not necessarily security. The good news is technology has come a long way, especially compared to the 90s, when a certain popular holiday movie put break-ins in the spotlight.
When you watched that movie a long time ago, you would laugh and think it's funny, but we actually try to implement a lot of the things seen on Home Alone.
Hello. They leave their house, it's dark, and it's sort of an open invitation.
Home Alone had the right idea of making the house look lived in. You can accomplish that with lighting, and security has come a long way from what you normally would do with just installing one outside timer on your front porch. I can turn on, you know, my upper pot lights, my outside lights.
You're doing it right now.
I'm doing it right now live, and you can see it's going green, and I'm controlling them right from my office, and my house is, you know, miles away. You can purchase a simple Wi-Fi camera that, again, a homeowner can do himself. You don't need a security professional like us to do it.
And it's all rigged up right to your phone. Like, it couldn't get much easier.
It couldn't get much easier.
So this is your house right now?
This happens to be my house. It's pointed at my door. And I can see if someone comes home, and I can see,
your cleaner.
Oh, look at that, someone's walking around. You can see live what's going on in your own house.
Inexpensive?
Very inexpensive. It's you know, it's a $150 item that someone with a very minimal budget can install.
What's really critical is having a lived-in look if you're not going to be home around the holidays.
Yes.
And you've got these other...
It's called fake TV, and it's exactly what it is. It makes your TV look like it's on when it's not on. And you aim this towards a window, and you want to protect yourself, because otherwise you're just going to be a victim.
I love that, Shannon. Fake TV. Now, the idea of making your house look lived in, like you're showing us there's an app for that.
Yeah, absolutely, Dwight. And Paul joins us now to show us how it works. So you're going to put on a bit of a light show.
Absolutely. And this is the Wemo light system, where you can basically, from any iPhone, control all your lights.
And there they go.
In the world, as long as you have a phone in your hands. You're good, and I'm just going to keep going.
Upstairs lights, downstairs lights, all from your phone, and
all from my phone.
You can actually set it up so this is prearranged for different days of the week.
Yeah, I'm just doing this manually, but there's a complete timer mode setting where you can make each one of them random and actually control what happens. And what I like to do in my own home is set it up so that bedroom number 1 facing the street comes on at 6:02. It's on for 2 minutes. Then shut that off. Turn on the hall light. Looks like someone now went into the hall. 2 minutes later, a light goes on in bedroom 2. Bedroom 2 is on for 3 minutes. Bedroom 2 shuts off. Now the staircase hall lights come on. Looks like someone just walked around in your house, and someone sitting outside looking at the house is going to be very convinced that there's someone in that house.
Even if they're not.
Even if they're not, because timers don't work that way. This is programmed to almost do exactly a security light show to make the burglar believe you're home when you're not.
Yeah. Some amazing technology, Dwight. And coming up a little bit later in the show, Paul will join us again, because it's not just homes being broken into this time of year, it's vehicles too. And with people shopping this weekend, some important tips coming up.
Yeah, those vehicles are going to be filled with presents. All right, thank you, Shannon. It's not the most merry news, but there are many Grinches out there trying to steal Christmas for many people. It's prime time for break-ins. Shannon Martin joins us again. And Shannon, it's not just our homes we need to protect, it's our vehicles too.
That's right, Dwight. And this weekend, you know, just days to go before the holidays, people are going to be heading to the shopping malls, loading up with gift cards and valuables, and storing them in their vehicles. And to talk to us about that is Paul. He's joining us again. And you actually recently caught thieves breaking into vehicles on your security footage.
As a matter of fact, we have the video footage of two intruders or criminals that were in the middle of the night around 3 in the morning breaking into vehicles. And what they were doing, they had one as a getaway vehicle, small black car, 4-door. Pretty clear description of the vehicle. Hopefully one day we'll find them. And one be suspect with a very large flashlight, which was used to actually break the glass of the window of the car.
Wow.
So they go up to a vehicle, and similar to this vehicle here, now you see an open window, and that's what you would see after a break-in. And what the crooks are doing now, differently than typical break-ins, where they're just looking for unlocked vehicles and looking for doors to pull on, and the winner is the one who finds the vehicle unlocked. These crooks now have switched their routine, and they're actually breaking the window to get in. And the reason they're doing that is they're not opening the doors to the cars. Okay, an unlocked car is unalarmed. A locked car is alarmed from the factory. Breaking the window, they're able to now hurl into the vehicle and take whatever they want to take without causing any alarms. And they do it really quick, and anything in the car is going to be history.
Right, and they just take it and they grab it. And we are talking about holiday shopping, and I know you have some advice for people. We know that we should be locking valuables in the trunk if we're shopping at the mall, but you actually have some other advice too.
You certainly should be locking your valuables in your car, but they shouldn't be in the compartment where the people are. They got to go in the trunk.
Right.
And the most important thing you can do, and it's going to sound crazy, is get in your car after you put your goods in your trunk, start it up, and go find yourself another parking spot. You want to actually look like you're leaving the mall instead of staying there to go back and find more parcels. So find yourself another spot. It's going to be very hard to find one. I wouldn't want to be looking for another spot on a Saturday at Yorkdale, but you're going to save yourself a broken window. You're going to save yourself being broken into. So that little tip is something you really should do.
Yep, some very wise advice there. Something for us to keep in mind, Dwight, as people head out this weekend to do their last-minute shopping.